Okay, officially on my way to start staining the fence like 2 hours later. So it's going to be the same color as the door. Same with the chicken coop. And here is the long, wonderful stretch. That has to be done. All right, let's. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okie dokies, it is day 2. One of the neighbors ended up coming over and chatting with me yesterday, so I wasn't able to finish. By the time we finished talking, it was getting dark, so I did not get to finish. So, day 2, to attempt finish staining the fence. Hey friends, alright, so the outside wood fence is officially done. You guys can see all the little wildflowers are officially coming up. So this is all going to be full of sunflowers and wildflowers again this year. So she is officially done. I still have to do the inside. Right now I am weeding along here, because I'm fixing to come through and paint this picket fence white. So I have been steady pulling all the weeds around the outside. You can tell there I still have to stain the inside of the privacy fence, but I got the outside done. It took an entire 5-gallon bucket to do the entire outside, so it takes a lot more stain than I expected, but that's okay. It looks nice and it seals and protects the wood. So I'm just weeding here. See my pile. Got some roses put in, so I just have this last strip here to do, and then on the outside, and then I can get the paint sprayer and start spraying. Alright, it is officially day 2 of painting the picket fence. I've got all of the trees and roses bagged off, so that way they don't get all the spray from the paint sprayer. So I didn't think about that when I started this row over here, and 3 of them got coated with paint. Poor girls. So I did get the rest of them bagged, so I'm doing the same thing here as best that I can. It's really windy, so I had to really tie them on, and then chasing bags like last. Could not pick a worse day because it's so windy, but we're gonna hopefully get this done tonight, so that way this is done, and then I can start on the other side of the I can start the wood stain on the other side on the walls. I've got 2 robins that have a baby around here that keep freaking out that I'm in the area. I've seen the baby like 3 times. Once it got in the chicken coop, so I went in there and picked her up and brought her out and put her in the garden. And then last time she was on the other side of the house and Annie was snipping her and their parents were freaking out, so I shoot her into the garden bed so she wouldn't be like in the walkway, because she doesn't move when you walk by her. She just sits there. She's learning how to fly, so she's kind of in that, like, takes a few leaps and sits on the ground. So I have a feeling she must have like fluttered over here somewhere, and the parents aren't happy about it, so hopefully she goes somewhere else so they stop squawking. This is what she looks like as of now. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm so excited. Look at her. Just gotta finish building the little picket gate, and then I actually have to get one more panel for here, and then I have to build a gate, and I'm gonna do brick pillars on both sides. I have to get some more thin bricks, like the veneer type, and then I can build the pillars. And then I'm probably gonna build a gate that matches the rest of this, is what I'm thinking, unless I could find a cool antique one for a decent price. But I don't know how the odds are for that, because I have not seen any that's really affordable. But you never know. If it's meant to be, I will find one, but if not, I will be building a picket fence gate, is my thought. And then my yard will be officially fenced in, so my chickens are safe and Annie can run around more. Like, she doesn't leave the yard, but I still worry about her getting out on the road or something and getting hit. But I am pretty excited, you guys. Alright, decided I'm gonna try to get as much, if not all, the back of the farm stand painted. Hoping to get it painted before it gets any darker. I need to get this side finished, and then the other side when the farm stand's officially done. And then I think that's it for things that I need to paint white. So I feel like I'm going to have just enough paint. I went through an entire 5-gallon bucket for this, and then half of a 1 gallon. And I have a gallon and a half left to finish this, so I think that there's enough. Fingers crossed. Alright, it is officially done, you guys. The fence is done, the back of the farm stand is done. I have about 3/4 of a gallon left. I think that'll be enough to do the inside. I can show you guys real quick what is left. I am so excited about this fence. I just gotta take the bags off all my poor fruit trees and roses. You could see the poor hydrangea that got covered in paint. Felt so bad. I didn't even think about it till after I started spraying, and I looked down and I was like, oh, poor girl. So only thing that I need to finish, because this fence is done, I just need to come through and paint this side of the farm stand, and then I am officially done painting with white paint. And then I have another 5-gallon bucket of stain that I'm trying to decide where I want to start first. Do I want to start on the inside so that way this side is done, or do I want to start on the outside of that fence that's a lot shorter of a run than this side over here is? So I'm not entirely sure. Which side I want to start for the stain. I don't know. I want to think about it. Next thing I'm going to do is that side, so I can be done with the white paint. Hopefully that uses up the rest of that gallon so I can get rid of them. Start on the stain for one of the sides. I'm not sure. I'm sure I'm going to need. It's terrible because each 5-gallon of stain is like $200. $200. So I'm like, oh, I've already bought 2. So I'm on my the new 5-gallon bucket is my second one that I've bought, and I'm like, so I have a feeling each side is like 5 gallons of stain, and that's doing it with a paintbrush and a roller. So I know I'm not like wasting any like I do with the sprayer, because the sprayer obviously used to have mist, so you do waste some, but it's way more expensive than I thought it was going to be to stain and paint. Let me tell you, a lot more expensive. So after I'm done with this 5-gallon bucket of stain, probably won't buy any for a while, kind of save up a little bit again and buy another one, and just kind of hoping to have all the fence done by the end of summer, so that way it's protected for winter, because I've had the fence up for 2 winters now, I believe, and definitely you could just tell that the wood needed some sort of protection on it. So that's my goal, end of summer, have all the fence painted and stained. I would love to have gates built and put up as well, but that is where I'm at. I'm sure it's probably like 9 o'clock. Actually, it's almost dark, so it's got to be after 10. So it's 10 o'clock. I am ready to wrap up some things. I got to put birds up, plug extension cords back in, clean out painter, gotta clean out the spray gun, and then run in the house and get a shower so I don't get paint all over everything. And then I'm gonna relax and go to bed, hopefully early. I say that, it's already 10 o'clock, so I'm sure it'll be like midnight before I get to bed again, but that is my goal. So, alrighty guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Have a great night.